3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Well, I'd like to welcome everyone to another edition of Walking the Path with Wakeley. I am super excited for our guest, Emmy Award-winning guest, Homewood-Flossmoor class of 2003. So tell us who you are and what is your connection here with Homewood-Flossmoor High School?
Sure. My name is Scott Adametz. Like I said, I was a class of 2003. Born and raised in Homewood. My parents are still there. And my connection to HF is that it helped me early in my life figure out what I was passionate about. That has proven to be the path that I've been able to follow throughout my entire career.
And how did HF prepare you for that journey?
So you got to rewind. I'm an 8th grader, and I'm looking at the printed class book of courses you could take, and I had to pick an elective. And I believe it was my mom, or maybe myself, I don't remember, but we saw radio and TV. And it piqued my interest, because I'd never experienced radio. I'd never been in a radio station, never been in a TV station. But something about the description said, you're gonna get to touch stuff. You're gonna get to do things that seem cool at the time. To an 8th grader was, equipment and touching things. And the rest is history, because I signed up for that. And I got to experience radio at an age when most people would never have been walked into a radio station. I was operating one. I got to see a TV studio for the first time. And it's something about doing something bigger than myself. That's what clicked. Because I'm working on something that's being enjoyed by people I've never met, that are driving their car down the street, listening to a song I'm playing, or a guest I'm interviewing. I don't know why, but that was the thing that connected in my head, was doing something bigger than yourself in media, entertainment, and bringing joy to people.
That takes you to the University of Illinois.
I got accepted into the electrical engineering school. That was not my passion. My passion was radio, television, media, entertainment. And I got some advice from an HF teacher at the time, Mr. Bob Comstock. And he could just tell I wasn't excited. And he knows me. I get excited about the nerdiest stuff in the radio station. And he said, I just want to give you a piece of advice. And you can take it or leave it, but you should do what you're passionate about, not what you think will bring you money or what other people are kind of telling you have to do. And that kind of stuck with me. It was right in my senior year. I'd already been accepted. I went to orientation at U of I. I was convincing the College of Engineering to let me off of their roster and the College of Journalism to let me onto their roster. So to tie it up, the college years was actually when I was able to actually pursue my passion that I learned from HF.
Well, it's the old adage, you find something you love to do, you never have to work again a day in your life.
I've said that in 2 sessions now, where I can't believe it's been so long. It's been over 20 years since I walked these halls. And I don't feel that it was that much time, because I don't feel like I ever actually didn't enjoy what I was doing. That's, I think, the difference.
One of the things that we talk about here at Homewood-Flossmoor is the opportunities that our students have. And these are things, quite frankly, that can't be quantified. Everybody wants to quantify and say, this school's better than that school because of this number or that number. And those things are important. But what you just talked about, the sparking of a passion that's going to carry you throughout your lifetime, can't be quantified.
Giving students the breadth of experience to let them figure out both what they're passionate about and maybe what they're not passionate about this early in their life is invaluable. There is no way to quantify that.
In some cases, finding out what you're not passionate about is part of the game.
I'm living proof. I am not passionate about Norton's, Thevenin's, and superposition, even though I learned it here. Not passionate about it.
So tell us a little bit about how the Emmy come in.
An Emmy in television is seen as the pinnacle. in regardless of what the television is.
Sure.
There's daytime Emmys, there's sports Emmys, there's technology and engineering achievements for Emmys, but it's always in this sense of television. But I will tell you, I don't chase the awards. The goal is not the award. The goal is some kind of either technical achievement or an amazing show. Remember, providing joy to those people that I've never met and probably never will. That's the goal. The Emmy is the recognition that you did it to a level and an achievement that you can be proud of.
The last thing that I want to get your perspective on is We Are HF. What does We Are HF mean to you?
There's something about knowing that the teachers that you look up to as mentors are here for the students. They're not here for themselves. And I'm testament to that. I had some very good mentors here. And I always felt that they had my best interests in mind. I actually think We Are HF starts with the people that make HF who they are. The students benefit from that, but it's the teachers in these classrooms right now that I can see through these windows. They're here because they want to help students have a fulfilling journey for the rest of their lives. I'm living proof. I had a great mentor I've mentioned before, Bob Comstock. He helped me see in myself what I didn't recognize. And had he not done that, or had he not taken the interest in me, or he did it to everyone, by the way. I'm not an exception. But that's what these teachers are. I think to sum it up, We Are HF is only as strong as the teachers and the superintendents and the principals that dedicate their lives to these students.
The fulfillment in the journey that I think we as educators get is hearing our students, former students, come back and say, that mattered. Yeah, it's really important. That fulfillment as part of the journey is so much part of HF. And I appreciate so much Scott Adametz, you being here, the class of 2003, sharing not only your journey and your fulfillment, but also we are super proud of your achievement. And thank you for being on Walking the Path with Wakeley.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.